Well, this is it. This is 200 days. I'm not gonna do no fancy intro. The first thing I did was I upgraded my gunpowder storage because I'm gonna be staying AFK to get ancient debris. Because look at this, I had diamond armor, diamond tools. I'm not having that, so I'm gonna stay for a couple of days. And oh my god, look at this. You know what? This farm never disappoints. It just never miss. I decided, you know what? Let me explore Ancient Sea and get a lot of shulker boxes. You know what? I might as well get some loot as well. I don't need it, but I just want it. Anyways, the shulker boxes are more important. You know, you see me flying to an ancient sea, although I thought it was only one ancient sea, but there was actually three. I was quite shocked. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I have never seen anything like this before. I mean, hey, spare shulkers, elytra, loot won't hurt me. On my way back, well, I mean, I tried to go back because yeah, there was another ancient sea. There was like 4 ancient seas that were very close together. Like, I was just baffed. Honestly, I was just baffed. You know, I think everybody forgets to get the dragon heads, but I don't. You know what? I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all these elytra. Honestly, I have no idea. You know, this is one of the reasons why I needed shulker boxes is because my storage was very full, as you can see here. I even got 6 shulker boxes to my name. Now I'm gonna get very busy collecting a lot of sand. Yeah, that will do. Full inventory on shulker. Now I can make lots and lots of TNT. Yeah, that's a good start. I think that's gonna be okay. I even made a full shulker box of gunpowder only. This is where the fun begins. I gotta dig out a massive tunnel and place lots and lots of TNT down. I'm blowing it all up. And unfortunately, I don't know why, but there was no ancient debris in this tunnel. While I'm making a tunnel, I managed to find some ancient debris. Here I managed to find myself another ancient debris. One over here too. And another one here as well. And another one. You know what, I decided, you know what, let the music do for me. So now we are at a bastion. The reason being is that I need the nether upgrade. And we got a chest and we got absolutely nothing useful. Well, I'll take the lone stone. And look at this, I found a smithing template. I think that's rare. Well, this bastion didn't have it, so I'm gonna have to find another one. Hey, I got an achievement complete. I take the gold block and the loot is, it's mid. I did manage to find myself another bastion and I got banner. You know, the reason why it's taking me so long is because look at this rubbish that I'm getting. But hey, I take the gold. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I also found a soul speed 3 book. I am gonna have to be making a lot of duplicates and I wanted to find out what I need. Anyways, I got the stuff that I need and now I'm gonna be making lots and lots of duplicates of them. I will at least keep one in the chest just in case I mess up. Now I shall smelt all of my ancient debris that I collected. I also applied soul speed 3 into my boot. I was able to make 6 ancient debris ingots. I decided to use the rare smithing template that I got, and also I put some spares in the chest. Now I can make my sword netherite, both of my pickaxes netherite, my shovel and my axe, and my boots as well. I also applied the smithing template, which I think it actually looks very nice. Unfortunately, it's not completed like my armor. I need to do my armor. You know, I think I'm a Minecraft pro and I can do things like this, but yeah, I was left with one heart. I should be careful. And guess what? Seconds after that, guess what I decided to do? Yeah, I'm flying to lava. I'm panicking a little bit and I pop a totem and yeah, you know, I really don't learn. But luckily I managed to get out of this sticky situation that I was in and I'm okay. And I forgot to bring the TNT. Yep, very nice. Anyways, I'm gonna show you how many ancient debris I managed to get. All of this netherrack is going to be very useful. Now I shall get very busy collecting many quartz as I can. While you're collecting the quartz, I missed a lot of ancient debris. I mean, I even missed 2 right here. I managed to repair all of my tools and I collected a lot of quartz. The quartz can go right in this chest. Ladies and gentlemen, now I can upgrade every single armor piece to netherite. And we got the famous achievement cover me in debris. I can also make my armor look very fancy and very nice. And oh boy do we look very nice and very fancy. I also decided to get another achievement by upgrading my diamond hull, which it gives me serious dedication. I might as well upgrade my spear, why not? I decided, you know what, I'm gonna build a sugarcane farm because I'm just sick and tired of breaking it like this. The sugarcane farm is gonna require a lot of materials such as iron, which I left a lot of when I needed cobblestone for my creeper farm. I did also have to be in a cave because there was not enough iron. When I was in the cave I found a spider spawner. And in the chest there was nothing that useful. I got a music disc but nothing else in the other chest. Okay, I gotta smell all of this iron that I collected. Basically everything you see here is what I'm gonna need, but also I'm gonna need a lot of glass. I decided to build the sugarcane farm next to my creeper farm, and I think this part will do. Okay, yeah, this part, yeah, looks good. I shall now build a platform. Boom, that will do very nicely. After placing down my 3 shulkers, what I'm gonna need to build the farm, I forgot one important thing, hold on. And that was stairs. Yes, I'm gonna use stairs as water. You see what I mean later on. Now you see me standing, the reason being is that I'm watching a tutorial how to build a sugarcane farm. So the tutorial told me to put down rails and a powered rail. I also have to make this activated, which has just put a redstone block, and now this is activated. I shall put the chest, hopper, and a rail on top, and a micro as well, and this will go back and forth. I gotta add grass block on top of the rail. I also gotta add in stairs all along like this, and this will hold my water. And now I shall add the water on the stairs. And of course the sugarcane. I gotta put block on top like this. Also gotta add in pistons facing this way. Also gotta add a block behind the piston. I can place down the observers facing that way. I gotta add in the redstone dust. Now I gotta add in the glass just in case if the sugarcane falls off, and of course it will lay down on the floor, which the minecart will pick up. Nice. I gotta break the middle because I'm gonna be adding hoppers and many layers. And the tutorial told me to put down the block like this. And of course the rails, apart from the middle one, which will be a hopper. And of course add in the powered rail and the normal rails. And of course I gotta add in the grass block on top. But break the middle for the hopper. And of course I gotta add in the stairs for the water. And I gotta add in the water itself for the sugarcane. And now I added the sugarcane all along, very nice. And of course I gotta add in the pistons facing this way to break the sugarcane. Also gotta add in the block behind the piston. Observers facing that way, very nice. Redstone dust, I gotta add it all along. And the glass. I gotta put hopper place down here, and now when I put an item in, for example, let's put a stairs, the micro picks it up and it puts it in the chest, very nice. In the middle here, I gotta add in the hoppers because it's gonna be collecting from the second layer on top. And this is how it's gonna be looking like. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Now if you don't mind me, I'm gonna get very busy building on the remaining layers. I'm gonna do about 3 more layers, so in total I'm gonna have 5. Day 119 I managed to finish up 5 layers, very looking good, but unfortunately I ran out of iron to do the other 5. So on 102, yes, I'm gonna go caving and I shall look for a lot of iron. Now I forgot to record, but I got 4 stacks. Yeah, you're just gonna have to believe me. Anyways, I'm not going to show you how I'm going to build it. Instead, I should do like a fancy mini clip where I'm going to stand here and boom, just like that I managed to do another 5 layers. And yes, I want to do it side by side just in case if I want to go more on top. Now I shall AFK for about 2 days, so I'll see you at 126. Okay, 2 days have passed, and you know what? It's not bad, but obviously it's going to go by the time, so I'm happy with this. It's okay. And of course the gunpowder, yeah, the gunpowder never miss. It just never miss. With that paper and sugarcane I can make lots and lots of firework rockets. You know, I want to fill up this shulker. Obviously I'm not going to be able to, but I came very close and this should honestly do. I decided to make one of the villagers a cartographer because I wanted to explore something. I wanted to do something different. I was quite bored doing, you know, the main stuff, even though I had to, but I got myself a trial explorer. I'm gonna be exploring this, and you know what, it's actually not far from my house. Yeah, it's very close. I gotta make a confession here. I have never ever like explored this. I have with my friends, but I have never done this properly, so I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I just wanted to do something different, and yeah, and I managed to get an achievement here, which is wax off and lighten up as well. Wow, this is an interesting fight. A Geo inside a Trials chamber. Oh, we got mobs. Okay, I don't know if these guys are good or not, but let's find out. You know what, these guys are absolutely rubbish. You know, this place is massive. Actually, yeah, I take that. Yeah, weakness, yeah. I think when it's like glowing, it's activated, and then you got mobs spawning in. Oh, hello there, how are you? I think these are called Bleeze Weeds or something like that. I don't know what's the name of them, but they drop this thing where you can like jump to places. Anyways, let's see what we get here. Nothing useful. I'll take it though. You know, I might as well collect these crystals and then go home, because I don't know what you do here, I'll be honest. You know, I call that a very successful mission, even though, you know, I got a bit of stuff, but yeah, look how close I am. Very close to my house. Now I shall offload everything that I've collected. Now I'm going to be clearing a lot of land just to make it nice and flat. I shall use TNT to speed up the process because I don't have a beacon, so it's a lot longer to mine. You know, might think it's gonna make it ugly or, you know, not even, but it should speed up the process. And the rest I can just mine up with my pickaxe. Little update here, but I'm nearly done. I still gotta get rid of that hill, and I still gotta move about a couple of blocks away. Day 133, I'm gonna destroy an forest. Yes, I'm gonna need a lot of oak wood, which I can get it from here. At the end of 133, I managed to get so much oak wood. Probably not enough, but it should do. I am gonna extend the land a bit just to make it even, and I'm gonna be connecting these up just like that, and of course I fill in the gap. You know, the reason why I'm doing all this is because I'm gonna make a villager town right here. I still gotta get rid of the hill, and I'm still gonna make a little bit of connection as well. The way I'm gonna get rid of this hill is just place down a lot of TNT, and of course I'm gonna be blowing it up. Nice. You know, you might think this is bad, but it's actually good. I don't mind filling it in rather than mining it. After I place down some TNT and blowing it up, the rest I can just mine and just make it even. You know, it's actually not bad. And I fill in the gaps with dirt or grass. And tada, this is what I got so far. I still gotta get rid and fill in that hole and get rid of the stone. Anyways, I shall build the wall. Yes, I'm thinking of oak, and I'm thinking of 5 cobblestone going along like this, and I repeat the process all around, and boom, this is what I got so far. Nicely it fit in. There was no 6 or 5, it managed to fit in perfectly. I of course gotta make the wall bigger, and I'm gonna do 5 oak going up, and I'll do the same thing for cobblestone as well. Here is my first design, and oh no. Here is my second design, and no. Third, oh my god. Fourth, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I like this one. It looks nice and clean. Nothing is complicated. And of course, first I'm gonna extend the cobblestone wall going all across, and same with the oak. I managed to put everything on the same level, and now I gotta make the special design of the wall. But I'm also thinking to add this oak going like this, and I think it looks good. It's a nice little touch. I gotta admit, this design is not complicated or anything fancy, but it's actually nice. It is my own design, so I really like it. Boom, 1041. I managed to complete it. It actually didn't take that long. Now I gotta do the entrance, which of course I'm gonna place 2 doors. I'm gonna put stairs, and in the middle I'm gonna put cobblestone. I also add in oak going like this. I break this one. I also place oak going along like this. I'm also gonna connect it at the top, and I'm gonna extend it like this. Also add in stairs, and also in the corners of the little ones I also add in stairs, trapdoor as well. And yeah, you know what, this actually looks very nice. Now at the inside of the wall I shall repeat what I've done, so yeah, I'll see you a lot later. Day 142, I managed to complete the wall on the inside and outside. Looks very nice. Also adding lanterns in the middle of the wall, outside and inside, for extra light. You know, this area has to be spotless for the villagers. I cannot leave it like this. So I shall mine up all the stone that is sticking out and fill it in with grass block. I want to work at night, so I'm placing torches down for not mobs spawning in. Go away, leave my villagers. Oh my. Nah, I'm gonna fly away. I gotta, oh, okay, fly. Oh, I'm okay though, I'm okay. Yeah, that was very close. I gotta block this off just so any mobs won't jump in. How did you get in? Oh my god. Please go away, leave me alone. I'm sorry villagers, I'm very sorry, I blocked you off. And oh my, please go away. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me block this off, and haha, you can't get me now. What now? Now I can peacefully terraform this place. I decided to check on my sugarcane if it's working, and oh, I can confirm it is working in the background. I collected more oak wood, it's gonna be useful. Guys, this used to be a beautiful forest, but now it's basically destroyed. Now, I am gonna be building a fancy house for my villagers, but I wanted to test something. Give me 1 second. I managed to get Iron Golem, and I wanted to see if he fits in here, which he does. Very nice, and he should fit in nice here. Yes. And now I'm gonna be designing the house. It's nothing special, but it should be nice. And this is what I got so far. It's nothing complicated, but it's actually quite nice. And now I shall repeat this. I'm gonna build one here and two more over there. So 3, 2, 1. Boom. Just like that, we got 4 houses in total. I'm gonna build a big one in the middle as well. So give me 1 second. And boom, there's the bigger house. And I managed to build 2 more on the left and on the right. I forgot to record a little bit, but I'm adding a massive window to the bigger house. And also I've made like a mini balcony as well. That's all you missed, I promise. On the smaller houses, I'm thinking 2 windows like this on every single house. On the inside of the houses, I'm thinking of glass here and another one right here. And yeah, this is basically done. On the outside of the houses, I'm thinking of stairs, slab, and a trapdoor, and a lantern in the middle. And I think it looks nice. At the edges of the houses, I decided to put like oak sticking out like that, and I think it looks quite nice. I also add lanterns for lights. What I'm thinking of every single small house on the side, I'm thinking stairs, slab, and trapdoor. At the big one, I decided to just do absolute madness. I don't know, it's gonna be at the back, so it's gonna be no problem. I'm also gonna be adding grass blocks outside of the houses. This is where the flowers gonna go. Also add trapdoors, and of course the flowers itself. I'm just gonna add it randomly as they go. Every single house is gonna have a unique design on the floor. This is a smaller one, another smaller one complete, another one as well, and another small one as well. In the big villager house, I'm gonna have them stairs, just like that. It's not identical, I know, but later on I fix it, but it looks okay. At the second floor, I decided to put fences for the villagers, just in case if they fall off. You know, I know it's not complete, but I wanted to test if the villagers I have is gonna be enough for them for these houses. So I of course grabbed the beds, and then I start adding, and this is the moment where I realized something's wrong. I made this one a little bit too big, so I just carved it down. It's not a major problem, and just like that it's fixed. And yeah, this looks better. And of course I'm going to be designing the beds, how many villagers are going to be in each houses. In the smaller ones there's only going to be 2. Unfortunately I've done my calculations wrong. I've got 3 beds left. I don't know how I did this. So the best solution is to put them in a bigger house. I think it makes sense. And now I'm left with this space. On the left I'm thinking to add animals and like a market, and on the right I'm thinking of crops like carrots, potatoes, wheat. In the bigger house I decided to add big flower pots, banners, and also like a mini flower area. I think it looks nice. The reason why I'm not decorating this like madness is because I'm going to be adding jobs inside of the houses. Here is the smaller house. It's going to be absolutely identical, like I'm just going to insta repeat. At night time I decided to collect a bunch of random flowers and also beehives as well. It's a lot easier to collect them at night since they are at the beehive. And this is how many beehives I got. I think it's more than enough. I went with a simple villager design. Here I'm gonna have my beetroot. Here I'm gonna be adding wheat. And also I'm gonna be adding potatoes right here. And last and mainly the carrots. I also made like a simple mini design, like a mini building inside of the crops. I decided to break these. It's going to be for the entrance so villagers can get in. Also I trapdoors and because they can get in and out. And of course I made the floor cobblestone. I decided to shovel off the paths. I'm going to be connecting it all around the compound. And now this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be connecting all of the corners, making it nice. And yeah, it's complete. It's honestly not much, but I think it looks very nice. Also added hay bales for decorations. And also added slabs for villagers to get in and out in the farm. And yeah, this is complete. I also added emeralds, a little bit of food, decoration. Also decided to add flowers at the corners as well. I of course added the bees themselves. I think it's going to be nice around the compound. And yeah, and this is complete. Honestly, it looks nice. It's very simple and that's what I like. I also added the paths around the house. it's gonna be going all around the buildings. I got very sad news for you. I've lost all of my achievements. That's because of the storage that I had. I didn't have enough storage when I was recording, so it just crashed. And now I'm flying all the way back very quickly to see if anything is lost. On my way home, everything was fine, but it was just the settings. I had the problem of the settings. As you can see here, I'm breeding the sheep and the advancement came. What? Now I'm gonna have animal pen in the corners. I'm gonna have 4 different animals: pigs, chickens and cows. I also had the lights for mobs not spawning in, and now here we got the chickens coming in. I'm gonna put as much as I can, why not? Now I'm gonna make like a food area where the villagers can sit down and relax. Add the wall for the roof. I also put in blue just to make it nicer, and yeah, this is fine. I also do the same with the second one. I'm gonna put fence gate, and also I'm gonna add in some chairs. I also do the roof as well, blue and white, why not, I got the most. Also add food to pretend the villagers are eating. And now I'm gonna add the pathway going all around. Sorry pigs, but I need the food. I have added the pathways all around. I think it looks very nice. The lights around the compound, I went very simple, very lazy. Over here is gonna be my best friend, my donkey. Also added bone meal around the compound. Here I got the pigs, very nice. Here I managed to get 4 sheep and the donkey itself, my best friend. I'm not gonna lie, slowly these guys are moving in. It's time to move in. Check out your new area. Now to help them out, I destroyed the job and I placed them down around the house just so they can move in. Some villagers didn't want to go in, some villagers wanted to go in, so I made them with no choice to get a minecart and just push them along. Listen, this might look evil, but this guy was not useful. And oh my, look at this. This place looks absolutely outstanding. I mean, look at it. This place, honestly, it looks very nice. I'm quite happy with this project. Honestly, this project took me a very long time, but I'm happy I've completed it. Honestly, it looks very nice, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they deserve it, they helped me out a lot, the villagers. Just so we don't get any casualties, I added torches on top of the wall. I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea what to do for the entrance, so I just went a very simple way for now. It's gonna do. After a successful project, I decided to go AFK, and yeah, look at the gunpowder. I pretty much stayed for the sugarcane. I mean, look how much I managed to get sugarcane. I even filled up a shulker box, you could say. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna be exploring. Let's see what I can find. And to be honest, it's actually not far, but I found a coral reef. And look at this, we got snail. I'm not gonna tame them because it's a bit far. Now I'm repairing all of my tools and armor. Now I was clearing out my inventory and I accidentally threw my sword away. So I thought I had enough time to go and get it. So I decided, you know what, let me go down and get it. But little you know, it was actually long gone. Yeah, I almost died, the idiot I am. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to make a new sword. It took me a very long time, but I managed to get the sword back, you could say. Nice. I decided to tame this snail because this snail was literally outside my house, you could say. Best friend forever, yep, I lost the achievements, remember. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go all the way back to the coral reef and collect some materials and build a house for him. Behind the scenes, I am also collecting as many turtle eggs as I can. I am also collecting honeycomb from the bees. I'm gonna have copper golems as well in here. I decided the snail should go right here, so I'm gonna clear out a lot of this. And yeah, and now I'm decorating it. I dig out a big box, nothing special, nothing fancy. But I should now add the corals decorations. I'm gonna put it all around. Randomly, I'm just gonna put them. I'm also gonna put them on the walls, the corals. I'm also gonna do the small section as well, which I dug out. Also adding sea pickles for the light as much as I can. And I don't know what's wrong with this one, but I'll put you there. Oh, we got a trident. I was not expecting that. It's unbreaking 1, but it's fine. Anyways, I got my best friend Snail in his area, in his home, you could say. Now, apparently, if you leave them somewhere, they should stay around the facility. I mean, this is how it looks outside. There's nothing fancy. I did the grass and the glowstone for the light. The old villager house can go down. Yes, it's absolutely ugly. Now I can clear out some land as well. And yeah, it looks actually quite good. I am gonna have to do a bit more digging. And now it's day 178 and now I'm just repairing the floor. This is what I got so far. It's actually looking quite good. Anyways, at long last I managed to do this. I think it looks absolutely good. And here is the another update. I think it looks very nice and clean. Now I gotta repair more tools and hopefully I won't throw my sword away again. I decided to stop mining and decorate my furnace area. I'm gonna have a bunch of furnaces here. At the front I'm thinking to do wood just to change it a little bit. At the corners I decided to go with the brick wall. At the front of the building, I'm just gonna do a simple wood design. And this is the front. Honestly, it looks very nice. I'll do that corner, don't worry. At the top, I'm thinking to do like a tower. And yeah, no, the roof got to go. No. You know what? It looks okay. I'm just gonna stick with it. I'm not the best. Now I am gonna be collecting vines from this jungle. And I got about 4 stacks. I think that should be okay. You know, I thought it looked a little bit bland, so I decided to just randomly dig out areas and just add in mossy bricks. I think it looks a bit nice, yeah. So I should do that all around this building. I'm also at the tower, I'm gonna add windows all around. And now I'm making the floor with chiseled stone and also stripped logs going like this. Also add random patterns inside the furnace room. Also add spruce plank. And this looks very nice, I like the design. Now I should craft a lot of the furnaces that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use blast furnace as well as smokers as well. I also added lanterns outside. And now for the furnaces, you see I don't want a lot because I might get lost where I put the items in. So I should do something like this. I also gotta add 2 more. Same goes with the smokers. I also add about 5. And yeah, I think this will do. I also do the same thing with the blast furnaces as well. I still gotta get a bit more blast furnaces, smokers and furnaces as well. I do something like a floor where I can just stand on, torches around the area for the light, and also ladder in the middle. Also adding lanterns for extra lights. And at the top there's going to be nothing. I'm just going to connect it up there, and that's it. I'm going to leave this place for now. I might do some storage or something else, but for now I'm going to leave it. Also added chains in the corners and slabs going all around. I'm going to add the flowers in. In the corners I decided to put cobblestone all around, and also some barrels for storages, and also chest in the middle. And yeah, this is what I got so far. Honestly, it looks very good, very nice. I also gotta do the flowers. At the front I decided to do flowers as well, why not? And of course I'll be adding a bunch of random flowers going all across. And yeah, this looks very nice, very fancy. Also add torches outside the building for mobs not spawning in. Yes, I know I'm not creative or designing, but I have completed the furnace area where I can smelt my stuff not inside my house. Now I am flying in a different direction and trying to explore what I can find. This, I found the ice area. Look at this, I found an outpost which is quite close to my house. And in the chest, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I have accidentally deleted the audio so you can't even hear. I even found the second one as well, and yeah, it's gonna be a little bit awkward, but imagine the sound. I also came across a village where I'm only gonna steal the hay, which is useful. They had so much of it, why not? I'm not leaving this. Here we got a broken nether portal and only a golden apple. And look at this, I came across a jungle temple, which, haha, you missed, and oh, hello there. Anyways, in the chest, nothing useful in here. I'll take the iron. And I know you meant to do this, but I just broke in. And look at this, I got armor trim. Here we got ourselves another one as well. And in the chest, we got nothing. But in the other one, I managed to get iron. Here, it's another village that I should finesse all the haze. I have found a desert where I can get the cactuses and that flower, but unfortunately I broke that flower. You know, there's no village nearby. There's a camel just chilling here. I'm surprised. What? Did they add that? Anyways, I can break this cactus and get the flower. Well, I found the desert temple. Let's see what I can find in here. In the first chest, we got rubber. In the second one, a little bit better. I'll take it. In the third one, a little bit better. And I'll grab the TNT as well, why not? There was also a terracotta area where I'm gonna save the quartz if I need it. Here we got ourselves another village where I'm gonna steal all the haze. Oh, we got the armor thing for my snail. Here we got the treasure chest, and that is treasure, let me tell ya. Look at this, I came across a swamp. So I shall get all of the materials from the swamp. Lily pads, you are coming with me. And of course the mud, I'm gonna get about 4 stacks. Right, sad news, it crashed. So it only crashed about this point, which means I didn't get the swamp stuff. Luckily I remember where the swamp is, so I should fly to it. And I should get all of the resources back that I collected before. Yeah, I found myself in another village, and you know what, 2 diamonds and iron, I'll take it. And of course I take all of the haze. And look at this, I was not expecting this. I found a wooden mansion just like that. In the chest we got a music disc, iron and a couple of other stuff, but these guys are just hurting me, go away. I also found a library where I can get a lot of books. Anyways, I took down this guy, which he gives me a totem, and hopefully the phantoms are gonna go away. Here we got ourselves a second one as well. Boom, he's gone. And now I can peacefully mine a lot of bookshelves. And look at this, I also found allays. You know what, I'm gonna try and get them all back to my compound. It's gonna be a nightmare, but I'll try. I also found an anvil as well. I'll take it. And we got ourselves, oh, an armor trim. very nice. And I decided, you know what, let me burn down this Wonderland Mansion, why not? Hopefully the LAs are gonna be okay, and I tried to make a cool shot, but yeah, I decided no, I'm gonna make a different one. So I watched whole day, and it took a very long time, so I just got bored. The way I'm thinking to get the LAs back is by going slowly and finding a stronghold. And unfortunately, I got 2 LAs in. Now I'm hoping if I drop the blocks down, they should randomly go in, hopefully. I'm hoping. Yes, one went in and the second one. Nice. I also do the same thing over here as well. Nice. And you know what? Let me get Sleeper and I'll get them back. Now I'm at the spawn chunk and I'm gonna go slowly to my house. It took me a long time, but I managed to get the LAs in my house and I somehow duplicated them. Yeah, I searched up a tutorial how to do it. For now, you can live with the dogs. I guess you can make the dogs happier. And I also add the music disc, but I'm not gonna add music for copyright. And I tested out this spear, and honestly I don't really understand how it works. Like I do, but I don't. I came very close of dying. And yeah, this is me trying to test how the spears work. Honestly, I have no idea. I think I gotta go, okay, I think I gotta go fast and then, yeah, I don't know. And I tested it on this skeleton which he set me on fire and I was actually dying. I luckily had a totem and I popped it. So I decided screw that, instead I'm just going to terraform the place and make it look nice. Of course I added in the grass blocks. You know, it's getting there very close, but I still got to terraform a bit. I decided to add lights for mobs not spawning in. And now here is the copper golems. Yes, I'm going to be adding them randomly around the compound. And look at this, they just move about, do nothing. And yeah, honestly I'm very happy with this place. It took me a very long time, but I'm really happy. Look, I may have not done a lot, you know, I may have put 2 buildings, done a lot of terraforming, but I'm quite happy with this day, how it went. I got a big project with the island, don't worry. Coming up next video is gonna be terraformed. I decided, you know what, add the copper golems up here, why not? And yeah, I decided, you know what, at the end of the day I'm gonna get rid of this massive hill. A little update here, it's gone, the hill is gone, and yeah, it looks a lot better. I decided to repair all of my tools for the next video. And yeah, look, I mean, I'm quite happy with this place. Honestly, it looks very better, very clean. But I still had a bit of terraforming to do. And you know, the day is ending, so I gotta hurry up. You know, in the next video I'm gonna try different methods on how to record, how to be better. So I'll see you by then. Anyways, have a good day and see you next time.